Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself. I'm going to give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful pile 1, and welcome to your reading. What does he see in you, but you don't see it in yourself? And we are specifically talking about this person that is on your mind, this male figure. What is it that he recognizes? And you know you have these qualities, but you may be ignoring these qualities, or you simply have not recognized them in a long time. I'm going to give you everything that Spirit shares with me and not leave anything out. So please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card holding the 3/4 moon. And this is an excellent choice for you because you see the 3/4 moon. This is an important moon cycle because it can be quite empowering. This cycle here is about letting go and releasing all of the things that you want to get rid of from the full moon. So this is about letting go and releasing. So let's see how this energy correlates with your card. And the card you do have here is external validation. So this does make sense starting out here in your reading. I can definitely see that he sees that you do not need external validation, that sometimes you do go to people to get their opinions, or you want to know how people feel about certain things, or you are very concerned about other people's opinions, but you don't see that in yourself. And it's probably because it's something that has been with you since childhood. So, but he does see this in you, that you do not need external validation, but sometimes you do seek that. Let's get more insight. What does he see in you that you don't see in yourself? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here child wounded. So with child wounded, this is definitely making perfect sense here, because this is about how you have like a compassion and a desire to serve others, especially wounded children. And this is what opens the path of forgiveness for you, because he sees that little girl that is inside of you still, that sensitive little girl that is seeking validation from others. So I do love the correlation and the confirmation with external validation and child wounded showing up immediately here in your reading. Let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see in you? And you have here death and a rebirth. So with the death and rebirth card, he does see that you have made a quite of a transformation, a large transformation in your life. You've changed a lot, and you may not recognize it. You don't give yourself credit for the changes that have taken place in your life, and it's all due to you. It's all due to your faith in yourself. And he sees that you do have a strong disposition when it comes to taking care of yourself. but you don't see that in yourself at all. You feel like it's just a part of you, and it is just a part of you, but which is why you don't recognize it as much because it's so close to you. And with the death and the rebirth card, I can clearly see here that this is about it's about how you are able to move on, to push forward no matter what. You know, anytime there is a change, you can change with it. There's a great a frequency of transformation with you. And it's not like going with the flow. That's not what it is. It's really about you can move on. You are flexible. You're strong. You're mutable. So he sees this in you, but you do not see this in yourself. So again, this is a nice correlation with the challenging energy that did show up moments earlier in your reading about the child wounded. So let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see it in yourself? And you have here the flower of life. So with the flower of life card showing up, this is about inspiration and dreams and being in awe. So this person is really in awe of you, of how you've been able to do wonderful things with your life. This person sees how you're very inspiring to those around you. And you don't really see that about you because it is you. So because he's on the outside and he's looking at you and he is viewing you from this site, he sees how inspiring you truly are, and he's really awestruck. He's awestruck, and he sees that you are other people's like dream come true. You are someone's wish fulfilled. Very inspiring because of the way that you hold yourself with high regard, high self-worth. You have courage and you have a strong self-confidence here. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? And you have here the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, so with the Wheel of Fortune showing up, this is a wonderful correlation to see the Wheel of Fortune showing up here, because this is about how inspiring you truly are. The Wheel of Fortune clearly tells me that he sees that, again, you are good fortune. Your energy is very good for other people to be around you. And although you do love to be by yourself, he really feels a sense of protection, a sense of calmness, a sense of good fortune and goodwill when he is around you, because of the energy and the frequency that you do resonate on. He does see you as being very good luck, that you have good luck in your life. And you may not necessarily see that, but things are always working out for you. He sees that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. So you may have something that is going on, something challenging, maybe financially or even personally, but it always works out. And he recognizes this about you. So let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see in you? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the universal connection. Spirit just gave us this insight on how the universe does conspire in your favor. So with the universe connection card showing up here, a wonderful confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So Spirit is wanting you to know that, yes, you are loved, guided, and divinely protected by divine intelligence. You are favored, and you have a natural gift to tap into source energy, to tap into the creator of the universe. You have a very high intuition. You know when something's going on, especially with him. You know when something's shady. You know when something's going on with your friends or your family. Your intuition is on fleek. You can call it. And he sees that intuition in you. But sometimes you don't even see that in yourself. Let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Hermit card. So we did speak on this a moment earlier on how you do like to be by yourself a lot. And he sees this hermit energy about you, how you will go within for clarity. You really have to shut down and just really take time out to balance your mind, your body, and your spirit. And he sees this about you. He knows this about you. And it's really a quest for you for for personal growth, more spiritual illumination. And he doesn't call it that, but he sees this hermit energy in you. But you don't necessarily call yourself a hermit. You may just say you're an introvert, but that is essentially the same thing. But there are so many elements to the wonderful hermit energy because it produces growth. It produces health and wellness in those three areas of your being, your mind, body, and your spirit. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful pile 2, and welcome to your reading. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the card holding the full moon pendant. And with the full moon being your natural choice, I want to emphasize that this phase represents completion, fertility, abundance, and transformation. So that's a wonderful choice for you. Let's see your card and see how it correlates with the full moon. You, the muse. So what he sees in you with you, the muse, you're inspiring to him. You inspire others. Just right off the bat, you inspire others. You give others this sense of feeling appreciated, feeling as if they can do whatever it is that they want to do. And although you may see it as just being yourself, you want others to win, you want them to complete their goals, you just see it as a part of your natural ability to be yourself. But he sees it as you being very inspiring. He actually feels like you can inspire like a mass group of people. Like you really could have a huge social media following. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see? And you have here Don Juan. So with the Don Juan energy, this is about the spotlight. It's about spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. And Spirit just gave us that insight that you do have the qualities, the natural gifts and talents to be in the spotlight. So I love the Don Juan energy showing up immediately after this message because it's a strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. But also he sees these very romantic, seductive qualities that you do have naturally. You don't even have to try to be alluring, okay? To be seductive, to be romantic. It's just in you. Okay, and he sees this about you, and it's highlighted in you as well. Like it's something that not only he recognizes, but a lot of males recognize. Masculine energy recognize your positive, seductive qualities. So it could be like your voice, the way that you speak, the way that you walk, the way that you wear your hair, and you're not even trying here, but you pull them in, honey. You have it when it comes to this romantic, alluring energy. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? Thank you, Spirit. You have here 7 of Wands. So with the 7 of Wands energy, this is fire energy, creativity energy. That wand energy does represent those fire signs: Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the sun, moon, or rising. The 7th house of relationship, or even represented in the planet Venus. This energy could be in your birth chart, or the birth chart in the birth chart of the men or males that see these qualities in you. The 7 of Wands energy does represent you having like your defenses up, like you are always protecting yourself. You always have like your guard up. So he sees this in you, but you don't see it in yourself. And it's because you really want to guard your energy. You want to protect your mind and your body and your spirit. And you are just not being anywhere for anyone at any time. That's just not you. So he sees this in you, but it's a self-defense mechanism that you naturally have. And he recognizes it, but you don't call it that. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see in you? Thank you, Spirit. You have here the Ouroboros, infinity, eternal past life. So with the Ouroboros energy, he feels as if like you have been here before because you have great wisdom. You know a lot about many subjects, and he sees like you represent like a past life experience, meaning that there is nothing that he could get over on you if he tried with his life. Like you can just pick whatever it is. You could pick it up. You can pick his energy up. You can pick up, even if he's trying to surprise you, he's going to surprise you with something. Or if he's trying to be deceptive, that too, because he feels like you are very mature for your age, and that you just have this experience of knowing what is going to happen. So it's like really just a high energy and frequency of intuition. High intuition. You know what he's thinking. You know what he's about to. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you? And you have here Knight of Swords. So yes, with the Knight of Swords energy, this is air energy. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy in those top placements of the birth chart that I did just mention. Also, they could cross over from your birth chart to his birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But you see this Knight of Swords energy. This is definitely about him recognizing in you that you are a fast talker. Like the way that you speak, he recognizes that you speak really fast. Your voice is, you speak fast, basically. Talk really fast. And but you don't see that in yourself because it's a part of you. It's not something that you pick out or that you recognize. Also, it's about like a lifestyle change that you consistently, or not consistently, but you often have a lifestyle change. Like you desire a lifestyle change. You want things to be different. You always want to level up. You are a person that has this look forward, move forward attitude about you, evolving attitude. And he sees this and recognizes this wonderful quality in you, but you don't see this in yourself. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? You have here, oh my goodness, the Muses, inspiration. And look at this. So this was your first card, you the Muse. And this is this card, the Muses, inspiration. So two cards, the same cards from two different decks. And quite frankly, laying right next to each other. You're inspiring, honey, and you're encouraged to tap into your creative talents that you have naturally and put yourself out in the spotlight. This is a clear message from Spirit that you really should be expressing yourself fully, because you inspire a whole bunch of people. Like, I'm speaking like millions of people, and he sees this about you. You're very inspiring. So if you're a writer, an actor, anything to do with the arts, whatever your creative gifts are, music, speaking, you must put yourself out there on the forefront, because this is very rare. For these two cards to come out in two different decks, it's rare. And Spirit is sending a clear message to you. So yes, he sees you as being very inspirational, and you inspire him so much that he can't even believe it. He may not speak on it, or, may not be able to articulate to you in words how you are so inspiring and uplifting and encouraging to others. And also because of the way that you live your life. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. That's a wonderful confirmation there. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see? And you have here the 8 of Wands. Yeah, so with the 7 of Wands here and the 8 of Wands, oh my goodness. I love it, I love it, I love it. Such confirmation here in your reading. The 8 of Wands energy, again, that wand energy is that fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo in those top placements of that birth chart. And specifically here with the 8 of Wands energy, it is definitely about speed. It's about speed. And so we talked about moments earlier, how you speak really fast. So there's something about you that is really fast. So, and you take quick action as well. But also when you take quick action, things work out for you fairly quickly than they do for other people. So this is something he does recognize. This is fire energy and creativity energy as well. So this is a wonderful correlation with the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands coming out. The 2 Muses card is a huge spotlight on your creativity, your gifts, and your talents, and self-expression. Here is what he really sees in you. He sees you as being this person. He sees you as being able also to move away from situations that are not a part of your, energy, things that you don't vibe with, people that you necessarily aren't for you. You're able to move away from them very quickly, okay, to make decisions very quickly. So you're on point with that. So pile 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? I'm going to share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card with the half moon, also known as the waning moon and the crescent moon. And this is a great choice for you because the half moon, it's also called the lunar moon or the sickle moon, is a sign of fertility, a sign of growth. And it's also related to life and death. So also it's also responsible and pinpoints the seasons and the tide related to fertility and the feminine menstrual cycle. So this is very good for you to choose, especially this reading is geared toward divine feminine energy. So let's see what card you do have in relationship to the half moon. And you do have here creator, air. So with the creator, air energy, what he does see in you is that, see, you are powerful. You are divinely connected to source energy. You are able to do anything that you set your mind to. And I mean anything, because see, the creator of this universe divinely guides you, protects you, and is always speaking to you and giving you great creative ideas. And he recognizes this, but you necessarily don't, because you love to do a lot of things and you kind of ignore the fact that, wow, all of these wonderful ideas are coming from source. The universe is really giving me all this. He knows it, okay? And this air energy, not Sagittarius, I'm sorry. This air energy is a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And those air signs could be seen in the top placements of his birth chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, planet Venus, or the 7th house of relationships. They could also be in your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But creator energy is about your creative ventures. He sees that you're very gifted, very talented, and that anything that you put your hands on, you can mold it into like this beautiful sculpture. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see it in yourself? And you have here the Samaritan. So with the Samaritan energy, this is a wonderful energy. It's about how you're able to refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So yes, you are a good Samaritan, but you just say like, well, that's just who I am. That's it. So, but he really sees your good heart. You're very giving, very generous, and that stands out to him. And a lot of times, you know, you would prefer to ignore certain people, but you just can't, because your heart is so giving. You're very generous, which I can see. That's why the universe does conspire in your favor, why source energy has downloaded into you so many creative ideas, so that you will never run out of opulence and, you know, abundant projects and things to do in your lifetime. There's so much here for you. Let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? What does he see? Thank you, Spirit. You have here the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles energy, this is earth energy recognized here with that pentacle energy, physical energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in those top placements of that birth chart, in your birth chart or his birth chart, as a confirmation here in this reading. But specifically here with the Four of Pentacles energy, this is definitely about surprise gifts. how you love to surprise others with gifts. You are a surprise gift to him as well. I feel as if he has said to you, you know, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. And if he has not said it, he feels it. He knows it because of the experiences, the exchange that he has had with you. He does not know anyone like you and will not meet anyone in the future, nowhere near you. When it comes to your heart, you're very down to earth. He sees your reliable nature. He sees how you are very grounded and dependable. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you, but you don't see in yourself? And you have here the Venetians. Of course, I love the Venetians card showing up because this is about romance. This is about soulmates. This is about empathy here. Thank you, Spirit. And of course, the Venetians, we did just get the insights of Taurus. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. So this is a very strong confirmation here showing up in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. And I do love how the Venetians card laid naturally under the Four of Pentacles. So he sees that you're very romantic. He definitely sees that you are the ultimate soulmate to your soulmate. You are the one. You are the one to have that deep partnership with, that deep connection with. And also he sees a huge amount of compassion and empathy within you. But you know that you have compassion, but he recognizes it as something that is very wonderful because I don't think he has a strong, super sense of compassion. He does. He really does. But yours is huge. You know, you're the type that, like, you'll see a puppy or dogs or cats and you're like, oh, I love them. Or you'll just help a stranger. You know, you'll be driving down the street and you'll give money to someone holding a sign and you don't care, where other people would be like, hey, that person needs to get a job. Hey, how do you know what they're going to do with the money? You're not like that. You're just like, I just want to help them, and whatever they do with the money, hey, that's fine. See, you have compassion, you have love, you're generous. That is why the universe is taking care of you. That is why things are working out for you in your favor. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. What does he see in you? That's you, but you don't see it in yourself. And you have here the Ace of Coins. I'm loving this earth energy, this physical energy showing up here in your reading. So with the Ace of Coins energy, again, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo just showing up and showing out. Very grounded. He knows that you're reliable. You're down to earth. Okay? And this Ace of Coins energy is about how you're able to generate a new income when you want to. You are the investment. Although you invest your money pretty good, and you're the type, you're like, hey, I swear, if I win the lotto, I know what I'm going to do this time. Like, you think about your investments way ahead of time. Like, when that money comes, you know what you're going to do. And of course, you love to splurge and you love to do nice things and buy beautiful things, especially here with the Venetians card showing up and the planet Venus coming in through to this reading. You do love to splurge, but you love to splurge on your family and your friends, and again, even strangers you'll give money to. And so with this Ace of Coins energy, this is about investments. See, he sees in you that you are an asset when it comes to a soulmate partnership, when it comes to a lover partnership. You are an asset, but you may not recognize that in yourself. You're the prize. That's what he sees. That's what he knows. And sweetie, that's what it is. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What does he see in you? But you may not see it in yourself. What does he see in you? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here Naya, Laurel, Kidney, Transcendence. And she had 3 words in her name, so I had to take my time and pronounce that. Naya, Laurel, Kidney, Transcendence. How you're able to move from one space to the other, transcend from a challenging situation to an open, clear path of abundance, of growth. You're able to overcome many obstacles that have been in your way. And you didn't really recognize them as obstacles, but he sure does. He sure has. And he sees this transcendence energy within you, very glowing, very beautiful life that you are creating for yourself. Let's get more insight. What does he see in you, but you don't see it in yourself? What does he see, Spirit? And you have here the Hermit. So with the Hermit card, this is really about you loving to be by yourself. He calls you a hermit. I feel like also he says like, hey, maybe you're not a people person and you're like, that's fine. I just really love to be by myself. So he sees this hermit energy in you. And it's really about you wanting to be alone because you love to clear your thoughts. You love to go within for clarity. It's about, it's personal for you. It's about you just really meditating and finding out the truth about what you want in this life, what it is that you want to do. And it gives you really a natural spiritual illumination, a natural spiritual growth. So he sees you as a hermit, although, see, you can be and associate with and communicate with anyone at any time. You are very outspoken, not loud, but you are able to speak. You're not shy, and you have great communication skills. And you can communicate with anyone, but I do see that you are an introvert. And so he does see this in you. So, pile 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.